Affiliate marketing is one of my favorite business models to start for a couple of very good reasons. First being that barrier to entry is really low. You don't need thousands of dollars to start this sort of business. What's more, you don't have to hold a physical inventory or deal with customers or any of that stuff. And what I really like about affiliate marketing websites is that once you set them up and they start earning you money, they become sort of passive in that you don't really have to do much for them to grow. And once you're at that point where your first affiliate marketing website is making money, you can then start working on your next ones, and that way you can sort of grow your passive income exponentially. And personally, I'm earning $100 to $4,000 per month from 5 or 6 different affiliate marketing websites. And what I think is really cool with this sort of business model is that you can actually sell these websites pretty easily as complete business packages. And for example, if your website is earning like $1,000 per month, which is actually not that hard to get to, you can sell your website for up to $30,000. A friend of mine sold his affiliate marketing website for like $50,000, and he actually spent less than a year working on this website. So earning potential for this business model is still pretty huge. As for how much capital you need to actually start this kind of business, it's only like $30 or so. If you have like $25, you can easily start your first affiliate marketing website. And if you've never made a website before, don't worry, I got you covered in this video, because here I will go through everything step by step, explaining you how this business works in detail, how to find a good niche, how to find great offers to sell, how to buy a domain and build a website, and how to write your content in order for it to sell. And if you stick till the end of the video, I will actually show you a free traffic source that you can use from day one to generate initial traffic and get some sales really fast. And for those of you who have a little bit more capital to spend on this business, I will show you how to outsource boring tasks so you can focus on the big picture stuff and make money much more faster. So essentially, in this video I will cover how this affiliate marketing business actually works, how to find a good niche and keywords, how to find good affiliate offers to sell on your website, how to buy your first domain and how to choose a good domain name, how to build a website from scratch even if you have no knowledge on how to build websites, how to write great content that actually gets you conversions, which is really important, and how to get free initial traffic from day one. And if you're new to all this and you skip some of these parts, you might get a little bit confused, but if you've been doing affiliate marketing before, feel free to skip to any part that has piqued your interest. First, let me explain how this business model actually works. Affiliate marketing is really simple in its essence, in that you find people who have problems that they want to solve and are actively looking for solutions, and you make a website on which you offer a solution. And the solution to their problems, of course, being a product or a service that you get paid a commission for. But basically everything starts with a website, and to create a website we need a niche. And it's really important to choose your niche wisely. I will talk about this more in a little bit. But once we have our niche selected, we will need to find keywords. And keywords are basically what people are looking for in Google. They might be searching, for example, how to cure back pain or how to jump higher in basketball. Basically all sorts of things that they might be searching on Google. And once we have our keywords, we need to write content around these keywords, sort of solving the issue that people are looking for. But the website is only one part of the business. Next, of course, are the people themselves. And people we want to target generally have problems. And why I put these in this order is actually really important, because if you solve someone's actual problem, like back pain, it's much easier to sell a product that solves someone's big pain, right? Next, of course, are needs. For example, I need to sleep better, so I might be looking to buy a mattress. So in Google, I might search what's the best mattress for side sleepers. It might not necessarily be a problem, but it's definitely a need to sleep better. And third one is wants. For example, I want a new watch. What are the best watches in 2022? Is one search term that people who want new watch might search, right? But it's nothing new that in world of affiliate marketing and e-commerce you can make the most amount of money if you solve someone's problem. The last part of this puzzle is actually offers themselves, and there are 3 types that people generally sell on affiliate marketing websites. First is physical, like shoes or tents, or storage solutions or something like that. Second is services, graphic design, voiceovers, things like that you can also sell with affiliate marketing. And third is digital, like ebooks, tutorials, courses, stuff like that. By far the easiest things to sell with affiliate marketing is physical products, for the sole reason that people want to touch what they're buying, right? So for this reason, if you sell something physical, you might have the best conversion rate, but you will make the most amount of money with digital products in affiliate marketing, because these offer the most commissions, which means that you might not get that many clicks with selling digital products, but your share of the pie will be much bigger, because selling a digital product like ebook doesn't cost anything to the original seller because it's digital, right? But anyways, our job as affiliate marketers with our website is to connect these three pieces together. We want people with problems finding solutions on our website and then click to an offer that actually solves their problem that they have to buy, and when they buy this offer we will get rewarded with piece of the commission. And the commission you actually get can vary from 1% from physical products all the way to 90% with digital products, so you must choose carefully what you sell. So let's talk about selecting your niche for a second. And the reason why it's so important to choose a good niche is because you're going to be writing a lot of content about this topic, so it's really important that you at least have some interest in what you're writing about. Also, another good reason why you should choose a good niche is because profitability depends heavily on what your niche is. For example, if you're writing about finances or investing or real estate or insurances or stuff like that, your profitability will be much higher than if you write about gaming. And of course you can still make some money by making an affiliate website about gaming, but your earnings will be much lower. So when thinking about niche, you actually need to consider if people with these problems in this niche are willing to actually pay money to solve their problems. Or if you're writing about a physical product, are the people in your niche passionate enough to actually go out and buy the product after reading your article about it? So some of the most popular niches for affiliate marketing is fashion, sports and outdoors, health and wellness, travel, home and garden, computer and electronics, education and training, business and finance and insurance. And when it comes to selecting the niche that you want to make your website about, it's really important to consider these factors. What are the problems and passions within your niche? For example, one of my niches that I have made a website about is dog training, and it's pretty clear what the problems and passions are in this niche. For example, people looking for solutions on why their dog is chewing everything in their house, or why is it barking all the time. Another niche I really like is camping and hiking, and there are a lot of passionate people who are looking for gear recommendations within that niche. So these two niches are pretty spot on when we consider factor number one. Factor number two, is this niche profitable? We talked about this earlier. Basically, you need to think about if people within this niche are actually willing to spend money on things. Is the niche evergreen? This is another important factor. Evergreen basically means seasonality, because there are niches like Christmas gifts or lawn care that are really seasonal, which means that if, for example, if you make a website about best lawnmowers to buy, you might only be getting sales during the summer or spring, because that's when people are mowing their lawns. So choosing a niche that's not seasonal is actually really important, and you must take that into account as well. And the last thing is that it should be kind of specific. You don't want to write about everything on your website, you want to be kind of specific. The most profitable websites and the ones who make the money the fastest are websites that are really focusing on single problem. For example, a website which focuses on rooftop storage for people who like to camp with their cars might do really well, because that is really specific, and people who land on your website will take what you write really seriously. But if you write one post about car tires, another post about what's the best time to visit Sicily, people might not take you that seriously. So when you have a couple of niche ideas in mind, the next step is to find affiliate offers for that niche. And this is really important to check before you actually make a website, because when I made my very first affiliate website, I wrote a lot of content about electric skateboards, and when it was time to actually put the affiliate links in my website, there was not a single affiliate offer for electric skateboards because I was a newbie and I really didn't check before I went through with it. So to check if there's any good affiliate offers in your niche, you will need to open a ClickBank account. And ClickBank is basically a marketplace for affiliates, and there's a lot of affiliate offers to be found here. Keep in mind, this is not the only marketplace, nor is it the biggest, but it's a really good place to start from. I won't go into how to create an account here because it's really easy. It's a basic registration, but once you got your account and you're logged in, go to marketplace section on top right here, and then write a keyword from your niche. For example, if I'm using my example from dog training, I might type in just dog and see what pops up. And there's a bunch of affiliate offers for dog training and dogs in general, and I already know that this second one is really good because I've been promoting this one myself and making quite a bit of money with this. But basically you want to go through this list and see what affiliate offers are available for your niche. And right here you will see average earnings per conversion, which means how much you actually make when someone buys this product through your affiliate link. And for example, for my case with brain training for dogs, which is offer that I've been promoting, for each sale I get about $31, which is about right with what I get. Sometimes it's more because there are upsells and a whole bunch of other stuff I won't go into right now, but keep in mind that you can just make more than what is displayed here. Next thing you should keep in mind here is this gravity. This just means how well this product is selling. This one has gravity of only 2, while this has gravity of 100. And sometimes it is better to go with lower gravity offers because it means there's less competition, but it can also mean that the affiliate offer is not that good. You probably have more questions about these affiliate offers, but don't worry, I will go over that a little bit later. Okay, so the next section is what I'm really excited about, because now we're actually going to start our work on the website itself. But before we build the website, it's really important that we find keywords and content ideas first. And I always like to do it this way, where I map out the website before I actually build it in Google Sheets, because then it makes building the actual website much more easier. There's less guesswork and everything is sort of just laid out there for you. All you have to do is just put it in the website. So let's start with finding some keywords and content ideas for your affiliate website. I'm going to use my example again about dog training because that's a niche I'm actually passionate about. So how do we actually find keywords? First, before we actually do any work, it's really important that you install this Chrome extension, Keywords Everywhere. You'll see why you need this in a second, but this is really important that you install this. It has over 1 million users, so nothing shady here, don't worry. And this extension works for Google Chrome. But once you got that installed, go back to Google, and for my niche it might seem like it would be a good idea to just type in dog and see what happens. So let's do that, type in dog, and you'll see in a second that this Keywords Everywhere extension is actually giving us keyword volume right in the search bar, which is really important, and this is not a standard Google search feature. And these numbers just mean how much this particular search term has been searched in the past month. And these last 2 numbers you can ignore because these are for paid ads users. But anyways, when you type in dog or any broad keyword, these might seem like a good keyword ideas to write about in your blog, but let me tell you why they are not. First of all, they're too broad, meaning that you wouldn't really be able to solve someone's problem writing about these keywords. And second, the huge search volume indicates that the competition will be fierce, and as a new blog owner, it will be hard to stand out amongst the giants. So let's start with something else. What I like to do is, for example, type in why my dog. Now this is much more interesting as this is giving us much more specific ideas and problems that we could write about in our blog. For example, why my dog is not eating might be a good one. Why my dog is licking me, for example. Why my dog is coughing. But these sort of feel like medical terms, which I don't really like to write about anything that's medical because I don't really want to be responsible for someone treating their dog badly after reading something I might write wrongly, as I'm not an expert curing dogs from illnesses. So let's try something else. Why my dog is barking at other dogs. Let's see what comes up. Even though it shows 0 volume, this might be a good keyword to target because if it shows 0, it is actually a little bit more than that. And with a fresh website, you want to target keywords that are low search volume, between 0 and 5,000 searches per month. And as you can see, the first result is receiving about 660 clicks to their website from this search term. So this looks like a good one, and we want to put it in our Excel file. It's really important to organize everything in Excel file like this, or any format that you find suitable for your needs. And volume is just how many clicks a month this keyword is getting. I'm gonna put down 500 because it was between 0 and 600 here, so 500 might be sort of close. And once you type in a seed keyword right here, you will be greeted with related searches right over here. For example, there are 1,600 searches per month for this keyword right here: how to stop my dog from barking at other dogs. And we definitely want to put this keyword in our Excel sheet as well, because it's really a good one, and because writing about this keyword, we might actually solve this issue with our affiliate product later on. Another good related keyword: why do dogs bark at other dogs walking by the house? This also is a keyword that we can put down in our sheet right here. So generally you will want 50 to 100 keyword ideas before you start making your actual website. And it's really important that you make a list like this to help you plan how you will actually structure content on your website. But for the sake of the video, I will stop my keyword search right over here with these 3 keywords. But usually I spend hours digging through Google, coming up with ideas with good keywords that other people might be searching for. And from my experience, the longer you dig, the better keywords you're going to find. Searching for good keywords is a whole science, and it's really important that you do it correctly. But I'm not going to cover it all in this video. But if you want to learn more about this, go to Income School YouTube channel. They have some amazing videos about finding good keywords, so definitely check them out before you actually start making your website. Okay, now when we have found our niche that we are going to make our affiliate website about, and we have found some keywords and content ideas for the content, it's time to actually build the website. And if you haven't done this before, please don't worry, because I'm going to show everything that you need to know and to do in order to build a successful website step by step. And yes, this is the second day of me recording this video, so if you found anything useful at all, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like and a comment on this video. That would help me out a lot. Now, with that being said, it's time to buy your domain for your website. And domain is basically how other people can find and easily access your website. And to buy a domain, I recommend that you use a service called namecheap.com. I've been using these guys for the last 6 or so years, and personally I have had 0 issues with them, and I couldn't say that about other providers like GoDaddy and some others, where you frequently lose access to your domain. And there's nothing worse than losing access to your domain when you have an established website that is earning you money. So when you land on namecheap.com website, it's time to brainstorm your domain ideas. We're going to use my example for dog training and try to come up with a domain that would suit that niche. For example, let's try dog sensei. That might be a good one. .com. As we can see right here, dogsensei.com is actually taken, so we can't register it. And Namecheap will give you some alternative domain extensions like dogsensei.dog or .net or .org. I usually don't go for these domain names because in my eyes they're not as credible as .com domain name. So let's try something else. Maybe K9 Sensei. Okay, this one is available, and if you don't know, K9 just means dog in, the correct terms. Anyways, K9 Sensei is available for registration, and as you can see right here, it costs $8 or $9 per year. And yes, you have to pay your domain fee every year, but if you don't pay this fee every year, you will lose access to your domain. And as I mentioned before, there's nothing worse than losing access to your domain, especially when your site is making you some money. Because what often happens is that if you don't pay this fee, you will lose your domain and someone else will actually buy your domain and try to replicate your website, sort of trying to replicate your success, and you stand to lose all your hard work this way. But anyways, when we have chosen our domain name, let's add it to cart, and we want to turn on auto renew on for this domain. This just means that once it's time to renew this payment, it will happen automatically and you won't actually lose your domain. Premium DNS, we don't need that really, so we turn it off. Domain privacy is enabled, auto renew for that is enabled as well. And when you scroll down here, there will be a bunch of extras. You don't need anything here, so just ignore this. Then confirm your order. Here you will need to actually create an account for Namecheap. It's really easy, just fill in the details. It's like pretty much any other registration. So now that you have registered your account, you will actually need to check out. I usually buy with PayPal. But I'm not actually going to purchase domain in this case because I have some spare domains that I will use for demonstration purposes. But once you have everything filled out here, just continue and finish your order. It's really simple. But after you're done with the purchase, go back to home page, go to account, dashboard, and when you land on your dashboard page, you should have your domain listed here. And as you can see, I have a whole lot of different domains here that I'm using for various of my websites. But anyways, when you have domains sorted out, you will need to purchase hosting. And hosting is basically a remote server on which your website will kind of live on. Because yes, you could use your own computer to host your website if you had knowledge. It's not actually that hard, there's plenty of tutorials for that. But one major drawback is that your computer must be running 24/7 in order for your website to be online all the time. That's why pretty much everyone is using hosting services, which are cheap and easy to use. So one hosting service that I recommend is hoghost.com. I've been using these guys for last couple of years. The support and service is really great. And on top of that, the website speeds are actually pretty fast for the price you're paying. And as you can see, it's just $2.24 per month. And when you land here, you'll want to get started. Now you will have to choose a domain name. But remember, we already registered a domain name previously. So we will use existing domain and update my name servers. Here you will have to put in your domain and make sure you put it in correctly, because if you want to change it later or you made a mistake, you'll have to go to the chat support to change this. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use an old domain that is currently sitting dormant, and when you have your domain and extension typed in, just press use. Now what you want to do is choose a billing cycle. This one is the most economical and you pay $47 for a whole year. But what I like to personally do is just go month by month. The hosting service is just $5 per month, so it's certainly not breaking the bank. Next, what we want to do is choose hosting location. And for affiliate websites, I usually choose Dallas, Texas. When it comes to available add-ons, you don't really need anything from here, so don't pay attention to that at the moment. Just press continue, and then you will need to check out. And guys, if you want to help the channel, please buy the hosting to my affiliate link, which you can find in the description. It won't cost you anything extra, but I will get a small commission, which really helps. So this is where you will need to put out some information for your registration. It's really standard, so once you have filled in the information and have chosen the payment details, feel free to complete the order. Now it's going to get a little bit technical, but don't worry, I'll walk you through step by step. What we're going to do now is actually connect our domain that we purchased earlier with the hosting that we purchased just now. We need to bind them together in order for the website to actually work. It's really simple. Once you have purchased the hosting, go to your dashboard, which should look something like this. Click on your domain name, scroll down a little bit, and you will have your name servers right here. Now what you need to do is go back to your Namecheap dashboard, click manage on your domain name, and here you will see your name servers customization. So all you really need to do is copy the first one, paste it on the first line, copy the second one, and paste it on the second line. Then what you will need to do is click save somewhere here. Yes, here is a small tick. You will need to click save once you have filled this in. Since I already had this filled in, I won't save this, but you will need to. So once you've saved this, you have actually completed the binding process of your domain to the website server. Now what we're going to do is actually install the website software on your server, which is also really simple to do. Let's go back to Hoghost dashboard right here. Scroll down a little bit below the name servers and click on cPanel. This is sort of the control panel of your whole website server. Now scroll down till you'll find this software tab right over here and find WordPress Manager by Softoculous. So once you click on that, you'll need to click install fresh copy. Select your domain. In my case, I'm going to use this temporary domain. And what we want to do is delete these two letters right over here. It's really important that you do so. Now you can type in the name of your website, which you will be able to change later. Here you will have your admin account, and it's really important that you actually save, the credentials right here somewhere in your notes, that you don't lose them. Next, you're going to select to install Classic Editor and limit login attempts, and everything else you can leave default. Here you will need to put in your email address to receive further information and credentials from your installation. When that's done, click install, and it should take like a couple of minutes before the installation is complete. When the installation is complete, you should see this window right here. And congratulations, your website is live, right? Now we're going to make it actually look good. In order to do that, you'll need to log in the website dashboard. To do that, edit your domain, put /vp admin. Now put in your credentials. Now that we're in our website dashboard, we will need to install a couple of plugins. To do that, click on plugins, add new. First, let's install Elementor, which is a page builder. This plugin is free, but it also has a paid version which has much more functionality, but you can easily live with the free version also. Once that's installed, click activate, and now you have Elementor plugin installed. Next, we are going to install a free theme that we will use to build our website upon. To do that, just go to Appearances, Themes, add new, type in Elementor again, and then choose to install Hello Elementor theme. Now click activate like you did with the plugin, and now we can actually start building. First, what we're going to do is go to pages and add a couple of pages. Here we have privacy policy and sample page. Let's delete sample page and instead create a home page for our blog. Just type in home and publish. Next, you're going to want another page for contact, publish that. Another page, let's say another page for guides, publish that as well. Now we have a couple of pages on our website, but we need to structure them in some way or another. To do that, go to Appearance, Menus. Now we're going to create our main menu. Menu name, main, menu. Going to choose the display location as header, create menu. Now we can add all the pages that we just created to our menu. To do that, just click on the pages that you want to add, and now you can actually reorder them how you want. Once you have that sorted out, just click Save Menu. Now let's see how our website looks like. You'll see that it looks pretty terrible, but we have some things going for us. We have our menu, we have our title, and we have this weird looking homepage. Now let's actually try to make our website look somewhat good. Let's go to the pages that we made, select home page, and edit with Elementor. Now we can actually build our homepage. And what I like to do first, before building, go down here, click this cogwheel settings, choose page layout, Elementor full width. This will make your pages look more nice and modern. But when that's done, we can actually start building. And let's do it by adding an image to our website. Let's choose our structure. Let's say we want image on one side and text on other. Now let's click this plus over here and drag this image over there. Now we can actually import an image in our website. I'm going to choose an image of my dog right over here. Let it import into your website, and just like that we have an image uploaded to our website. Now we can choose the size of it, maybe a bit smaller or larger, however you want. And now next to it we can add some heading or text. Let's drag this into here and add some text. Now once you have this section done to your liking, you can add more sections by clicking plus over here and putting some more text, for example my guides. And in this manner I would work my way till I have a website that I actually like. And again, I would actually spend hours just tinkering with settings, colors, pictures and everything to make the website actually look good. And there are many different tutorials on this on YouTube, and if I actually included the whole process, this video would last like 8 hours. But to find information on how to create beautiful websites with Elementor, just search how to use Elementor on YouTube. And also I will leave a bunch of resources in the description to make building websites easier for you. And you can check these resources out after you finish watching the video. But anyways, once we've done tinkering with the website, we can update, and let's see how it looks like by clicking view page. Well, that's a start. It doesn't look beautiful, right? But in order to make it beautiful, you will actually have to spend some time on this. I will show you a good example about my crypto website, which I think looks pretty beautiful. So this website is also built with Elementor, and I spent like I think 2 to 4 hours on building this website, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. Now if you think that the page we just built looks absolutely terrible, you're absolutely right, but I thought that it would be important to show you how these basic page building functions work, because knowing how they work will come in handy when you build your own website. That being said, there is a way to make beautiful pages much faster and easier using Elementor templates, and let me tell you that pretty much everyone is using templates nowadays because it makes building websites that much more faster. Let me show you how they work. So first, let's go ahead and delete this ugly page, and then what we want to do is click on this little folder right here, right beside the plus symbol, and here you can select page templates. There are literally hundreds of different templates for you to choose from, so this one kind of caught my eye, so let's insert this in our page. To actually access these templates, you'll have to create a free account with Elementor. It's really easy to do so. Go ahead and do that, and then click insert. Then you'll have to connect your website, then apply. And now you should have this template loaded on your page, and look at that, that looks pretty nice, right? This photo gallery, we don't need that many images, so we can delete them by clicking on them and then going to here and just deleting the ones we don't want to use in this gallery. Really easy. And actually I'm going to add my dog picture here, and to make it kind of horizontal and fit the theme, I'm going to edit the image, crop, and only kind of crop the face of my dog like this. Then crop again, save, and this is how you can quickly edit images to fit your proportions of the website. Add it to the gallery, insert gallery. Now there should be my dog. Yes, here he is. Now I actually want the image to be in front of the text, so I will swap them just like this by dragging and dropping. It's really easy. And then maybe make the image a little bit smaller. And then I want to write a title for my blog, something like, and if I wanted to move this section closer to this one, all I need to do is go to advanced right here, click margin, and adjust it to your liking. This looks okay to me. Now update. And let's see how our website looks like now. Okay, still not perfect, but it's definitely looking much better. And as I mentioned before, I would spend hours just tinkering with the settings, the sizes of images, text, all the different settings available me in this plugin. But currently a big eyesore is this top bar right here, right? These colors don't really go with the rest of this page. Now to edit this top bar, all we have to do is just press customize on top right here. Then we go to header and footer and click start here to edit the header. Now click on header and you can choose the layouts. Let's go with centered. This looks a lot better, I think. Next, let's change these colors a little bit. And to change color, just choose the section you want to modify and click on the text color box right over here. Here you'll be able to choose any color that you want. I'm gonna go with black. Also, I want to change the color of these menus. To do that, I'm going to click on menu, select color, and change it to black, or maybe a little bit grayish. Okay, when you're done with tinkering, all you have to do is press update, and your settings should be saved. Now let's see how our website looks like now. Let's click visit website. Now we're going to work on one of the most important parts of your website, which is content. Now I'm going to show you my guidelines for writing great content that makes people click on affiliate offers. So to make your first blog post, you will need to hover over this new button right here, click on post. Now we're going to actually start writing our very first article for the website, and this is where our Excel file comes in handy. So I have 3 keywords right here with the volumes, and I'm trying to think about idea on how I could combine all these keywords in one article. How about how to stop my dog from barking? This kind of includes all these keywords right here, so let's go with that. And to make it a little more personal, what I like to do is change how to stop to how I stop. How I stop my dog from barking. And I'm going to paste in a small section that I wrote. This is by no means a complete article, mind you. This is just an example on how I would write my articles. And feel free to pause this video at this point and actually read it, but the main point of my writing style and why it's so successful at converting people into buyers is that I write really personal articles, in that I'm actually sharing somewhat of a story, and people really like reading stories that they can relate to. So I'm trying to make these stories or articles as personal as I possibly can. And upon reading this small sample, you will see exactly what I mean. I'm sort of sharing how I personally overcame a problem that I had, instead of writing articles teacher style where I just kind of explain problem and how to fix it. Articles like these have their place in affiliate marketing. They're much less personal, and people, as I mentioned before, they like reading personal stories that they can personally relate. So this kind of format has been working great for me. And as for length of these articles, I go for about 500 to 1000 words per one article, or I try to exhaust it as much as I can. When researching affiliate marketing, you'll see that many people are preaching that your articles should be this length or that length. There is no right recipe for the correct length of article. You should write as much as you can and know about this topic, but keep in mind that you need to keep it interesting and personal for people to continue reading. So when you've done writing your very first affiliate article, you'll actually need to insert the affiliate link. To do that, we will go back to ClickBank right here, and the offer that we want to promote, I'm going to go with this one. Click promote. Here you will actually get your very unique affiliate link. Let's say my name is this, generate hop link, and this right here is your unique affiliate link. So all you have to do is just copy it. Now let's go back to the post and copy in this link as a hyperlink. So as you can see, I have clear call to action at the end of my article right here. Let me read it for you. If you're a new dog owner and want to train your dog and unlock his hidden intelligence, I highly recommend this dog training course, which goes over not only behavioral problems but also how to teach your dog and train him to be the best friend you deserve. I'm kind of touching on people's pain points in this soft sell and leaving a link right here for people to check out. And I'm not pushy at all with this. I'm not saying go buy this and do that. I'm more like, oh, by the way, maybe you're interested in this would help you, but you know, you're not obligated to click anything, because remember, we're giving a lot of value in the article itself as well. So when you're done with this, just click publish. Of course, I would add image here or there and actually make this article a lot longer, like 500,000 words. But of course, this is just for the video's sake. So let's see how this post actually looks like. Kind of minimalistic, but not so bad, right? That's not a bad start for an affiliate website. Now we actually want this post to be under this guides menu item right here. And to do that, all we have to do is go back to appearances, menus, click on your posts tab, how I stop my dog from barking, select that one, add to menu, and you want to drag it under guides like this. And once you save the menu, go back to your website, your article will be under here as a new link. Now what's really important to do is also setting your home and blog pages. To do that, go to settings, reading, your homepage displays, click right here, a static page, homepage, click home, post page, click guides, save changes. Now go back to your website, and when you click on guides, all your posts will be here. As you can see, there's one default post that comes with the template and the post we just written just now. So that's, guys, how you pretty much make affiliate website business from scratch. But how do you actually get your first visitors and first buyers? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but for you, it'll take just 1 second. Good morning, it's the third day of me making this video, and today we're going to talk about on how to get traffic to your newly created blog and how to get these first initial sales relatively quickly. Traditionally, in the world of affiliate marketing and building affiliate websites, it takes a really long time for the traffic to start to trickle in. That's because you need a lot of content for Google to index your articles and show them to potential readers when they're actually searching for your keywords. So search traffic from Google is how you will eventually make the most amount of money with your blog. But as I mentioned before, it takes a lot of time, but it is stable once it takes a lot of time for this to take effect, but it's much more stable. Meaning that once you start getting Google traffic, it will just continue to grow day to day, month to month, and year to year. So for this reason, it is very important that you write a lot of content for your blog. I would say that you won't see any significant amount of traffic or sales from Google until you write about 50,000 words of content. And if on average you write about 1,000 words per article, which is really doable, you will need to write about 50 different articles on 50 different keyword groups like we did before to start getting some traffic and some sales. Now please don't let this turn you off. While it can take a lot of time for you to build out a site with 50,000 words, it will be worth it in the end, because after you do it, you will sort of become passive and you won't have to do much to maintain income from a website like this. Now that being said, there are a few ways to get your first sales and initial traffic much quicker, and to do that we're going to use Twitter and Reddit. And I really like to use these platforms initially for the sole reason that I can quickly validate if my articles are good at converting people into buyers. You can literally get sales from day one of writing your articles using these two platforms, and I'm going to show you how. Let's start with Twitter first. You will need to create an account on Twitter for your niche. For my example, I would create an account for dog training, where I would post dog training tweets from time to time. But how you actually get traffic is through Twitter search. Let me show you a good example. I will type in keyword dog, go to latest tweets, and see what people are tweeting about their dogs. So after scrolling for a couple of minutes, I found this tweet from this guy right here. Gonna sell my dog, he's so loud for no reason. This is perfect opportunity for our article that we wrote yesterday. And to sort of push this guy to our article, I would write something like, hey, if your dog is barking for no reason, I wrote a small guide on how to stop it. Then I would insert the link to my blog and reply to this comment. And when starting out the blog, I would actually spend a couple of hours a day doing this to get some initial traffic to my website, but that's not the only reason why you should do this. Putting links of your blog on Twitter serves as a backlink, and a backlink is essentially another website linking to your blog, and that is really important because essentially Google measures how high your blog should be on the search results by the amount and quality of backlinks that your website has. This again is a whole new science in on itself, and you can find more information about backlinks in description in the resources section. Anyways, this is one way on how I would promote my blog. Another method on how to get free backlinks and some initial traffic on sales is using Reddit. Let me show you how my workflow with Reddit would look like. Let's go to Google, type in dog barking Reddit. And when I type in this sort of query, I will be greeted with a lot of people asking on how to fix their dog barking. As you can see, there's one request, how to get my dog to stop barking. Another request, so what I would personally do is open these up. And then what I would do is actually leave comments similar to what I did on Reddit. For example, I wrote a small guide sharing my experience. I have 4 dogs, none of them bark now, on my blog. And I would go around Reddit and leave comments like these, and this process would sort of expose my newly created website to a lot of people, and in the eyes of Google, getting initial traffic fast is a really good metric. Okay, so that about wraps up the main sections of the video. Now I'm going to talk about what to do if you don't want to write articles yourself, or maybe you have a little bit more money to spend on this and you want to streamline the process and get out these first 50 articles extremely fast. There's a very simple solution for this, and it's hiring a writer. And don't worry, it's not that expensive. I pay from $5 to $15 per one article nowadays. To find a decent article, all you really have to do is go to reddit.com/r/slave labor, and basically this is a subreddit where people are looking for jobs and they're not asking that much money in return, basically students and high schoolers. And what I would do to get hundreds of people wanting to write for my blog is create a post, write title. So this is how I would hire my writers. Looking for a writer for dog training blog. $5 to $15 per article. Looking for a person with some understanding about dogs to write articles for my blog. Article length 500 to 1500 words. Must include keywords I provide. Must follow my writing style. About 5 articles per week workload. And then I would post this thread, and in about 1 hour's time there would be dozens of people who want to actually apply for this job. And that's really simple. You just ask previous samples of articles they have written. You see if you like their writing style and their personality, and you hire accordingly. That's really simple to do. Anyways guys, this about wraps up this long ass video. If you found this useful at all, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. If you like and comment this video, the YouTube algorithm will push this video even further and more people will benefit from this guide. And basically in this video I shared information that people share in their $5,000 courses, and hopefully after watching this video you have some insight and you're ready to take this massive undertaking, which is creating your very first affiliate website. As I mentioned before, once your first website starts earning money, you will be absolutely hooked and you will want to create second and third and fourth websites. Good luck with building your first website. If you have any questions, leave them down in comment below. Bye.